Okay guys, here we have today our portable post. And for those of you that are not familiar with the post work is something that we do in Schutzhund training and in most protection dog sports. What it is anchoring the dog off to a post, a tree, a fence post on a 6 to 8 foot line attached to his harness. And then we're usually out at the other end and we're working with a tug on a line, some decoys, again working with the sleeve with the dog on the post. The post now allows for us to develop certain behaviors like barking, biting, fighting. We can do obedience on the post, everything from the retrieve to our heel work, our out of motion exercises. The reason why the post, simply because it helps to promote and maintain drive. Why I say that is because the dog is limited or restrained to the post, we can now engage his prey drive by stimulating him with a tug or a pillow or sometimes even a sleeve out of distance or out of reach. And this will heighten the drive. And we'll do that after, let's say, executing an obedience command. So we can say to the dog, "Zit!" And once the dog sits fairly quick, we jump out of range, we stimulate the dog, and again heighten the prey drive by moving the prey item back and forth and then rewarding the dog. So again, the post, because of the fact that it restrains the dog, it develops a lot of drive. So it's like training in drive, we call it. Here with our portable posts, as you see here, it's got these 3 spikes or 4 spikes at the bottom, and there's a big round plate. And here we have now a little miniature standing post with a line with 2 triggers, one attached to this little ring right here, and then a second trigger that we take off that would be attached to your dog's harness. Now what would happen is with this post, we find a nice secluded area like a hydro field or part of the park where nobody is available to distract you or your dog, and we would place the post into the ground. And you want to make sure that when you're placing it into the ground that you get the post in as deep as possible. So you want it where now it's fairly flush with the ground, the actual round plate. And with this post, as you see, it swivels. It actually moves. So it allows us to do our obedience in the way of the heel work, moving around the actual post itself. And so with that said, what we're going to do, we're going to get started. And this post also is made out of a very durable metal, and it's covered with an anti-corrosion coating. So this way it's going to preserve the life of the post pretty much forever. It's very, very strong. It actually flexes too, as you see here, and it behaves almost like one of those super strong fishing poles, the ones that they use down south like in Florida where they're fishing for marlin and whatnot. It's got that same durability and flexibility. So with that said, we're going to get ready to do a little bit of this. Okay, let him out. Yeah, that's okay. Right there.